Welcome to Swarna's educational channel. We have started this channel in order to enlighten everyone.
For today, please keep all your requirements ready so that whenever I pose questions to you, you can answer. Children, today you're going to learn 8.3 Impact of Technology in Industrial Sector. Let's quickly review today's session. Let's quickly review the previous session. In our previous class, you have learned about how technology had changed agriculture and how technology was useful for the farmers in order to cultivate more crops, and also you have learned about combined harvester. Let's quickly see today's learning objectives. By the end of this session, you will be able to learn technology and industry and impact of textiles and mills and difference between power looms and hand looms and what was the cause for the decline of hand looms. Technology is not always welcome, as we know, because people are afraid that they would lose their jobs to the machines. And in the 19th century in England, many textile artisans protested violently against the new power looms, and many people thought that they would lose their jobs. This is what we have discussed in our previous session. And it is true that some jobs will be lost, but other new jobs will be created. And however, technology impacts different sections of society in different ways, particularly the labor section of people who will lose their employment sources because of the new technology that is implemented. And let's see how it has brought a lot of changes in industry. Textile industry is the second largest employer after agriculture in India, and textile industry consists of various activities of making clothes, and today about 10 crore people are working in different segments of textile industry. And how can people be faced by the handloom workers, and how can this trouble be overcome? Let's see how. The government has got a lot of provisions to promote handlooms in the country, providing subsidies and loans with lower interest. Originally, various individual productions units has got some guides encouraging the usage of handloom products, reducing taxes on handloom products, and also organizing special counters for handloom products at various tourism spots, organizing special exhibitions and promotions events through our country. You see, handloom versus power looms. You can see handlooms are lot of time consuming than the power looms. Power looms, if only machines do the work. Here the people should be involved. An impact of textile mills. The British introduced power loom production in India. Who had introduced the power loom production in India, children? The British. And handlooms declined when power looms introduced. And do you know what is the difference between power loom and a mill? Let's quickly see. Here is the difference between power loom and mill. Mill or factory may have hundreds of loom units and a mill, whereas loom have only small numbers of workers. Mill employs tens and hundreds of workers in different sections, and power loom is established at home with few looms. Pay workers monthly salaries, and workers have to negotiate in mills, and whereas payment is very low. Mills produce very high quality clothes and power looms produce average quality clothes. Impact of power looms. Let's see what is the impact of power looms. In 1940s, there were only four. Let's see the impact of power looms. In 1940s, there were only 40,000 power looms, and now nearly 50,000 power looms are being operated in Andhra Pradesh. How this caused decline of handlooms? Let's see. One important and visible change is a decline of handlooms in 1988. There were 33 lakhs handlooms. In 2009 to 2010, this has come down to 24 lakhs units. You can see the major change that occurred here. Let's see change in number of handloom units. You can see the different states. In AP, we have in 1988 5,29,000, whereas when it comes to 2009, it had reduced to 1,24,700. And here in Gujarat, we have in 1988 only 24,000, and now it is 3,900. And in Karnataka, 1,03,000, and in 2009, 40,500, and in Maharashtra, 80,000, and in 2009, 4,500, and in Madhya Pradesh, 43,000, and in 2009, 3,600, and in Punjab 22,000, and in 2009 only 300, and in 1988 in Tamil Nadu 5,56,000 handlooms were present, but by 2009 only 1,55,000 handlooms are present. With increasing government support and subsidies, they are also able to survive despite the competition from power looms. Let's see the change in number of handlooms units. Here is an activity. Observe the table and answer the following questions. Which state got the highest number of handlooms units in the year in 2009? It is Tamil Nadu. And in which state there are 80,000 handloom units present? That is Maharashtra. And how many units are there in AP in 1988? That is 5,29,000. Production of cloth in 1988 and 89. Here is an activity, children. Convert the pie chart into line chart. Will you all do it? Yes, please do it in your class. Convert the pie chart into the line chart. Have you all done this, children? If you have done so, good. And if you need time, you can take your own time afterwards and please finish this activity. And here is a production of cloth in 1988 to 89 and 2010 to 11. Okay, children, hope you all have understood whatever is taught today. Here is a small task for you. I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Start writing the answers for these questions. Okay, children, please check your answers. If all these answers are there in your answers, if no, please make sure that all these points to be in your answers. Okay, children, let's quickly review today's session. In our today's session, you have learned technology and industry and the impact of textiles and mills and the difference between power looms and mills, and also you have seen the cause for the decline of handlooms. Okay, children, here is another task, the home assignment. Start noting down the questions. We will discuss the answers in our next session. Excellent, children. Hope you all have understood whatever is taught today. Meet you all in my next session with more interesting topics. Till then, take care. Bye. Happy learning.